The Atlanta Braves taking on the Seattle Mariners. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the Seattle Mariners, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them?
I do, Booth, because these guys have already got the building blocks in place. And you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title. So the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have to do the little things right and stay consistently on top of their game. And that's the best way to take home the Commissioner's Trophy, in my opinion.
The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Kyle Schmidt. And downstairs. And that is out of play. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. The 1-2. That one missing inside. On the ground to short. Throw on to Olsen. That ends the frame. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. In the air, left side. Long run, nice grab. That's out number 2.
Excellent job, man. I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting a play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Up and in, ball 1.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
And a big swing and a miss.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Acuna now. Swing from Acuna. Big drive. Deep left field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Schmidt in the box now. No balls and a strike.
got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
2 outs. And that's a strikeout looking. Frozen with the heater at the knee. Schmidt had a rough go of it in the loss. Had 3 strikeouts. And now for Seattle, Kyle Schmidt. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. And a swing and a miss there.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. And that's a base hit coming home. He'll score easily. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Nobody out, runner at first. Looked like it was a little bit up. Schmidt in his second season batting in the cleanup spot. He's a former American League MVP. There's the strike.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've played with 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
That's off the inside corner, 2-2.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Schmidt up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Edge of the zone for a strike. And 1-1. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. On to Olsen. That's 2. So here's Riley now. Kicks and fires. On the ground to the left. Over to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And here is Kyle Schmidt. 0 for 3 in this one. In there at the knees. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. Chases in the dirt, slider there. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach.
So 2 down. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Two outs, base is empty. And he drops it down the third baseline. On the run, sent it over to first. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Back in Seattle, bottom of the second. And stepping in for the Mariners, Kyle Schmidt. Lopez back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Lopez, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And there's a ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
1 out, base is empty. And first offering is fouled off.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And a swing and a miss, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Ozzie Albies. To third. 1 up, 1 down.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Schmidt had a rough go of it in this game.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you wanna be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part. When you living everything you thought of, I know single mothers who rather teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys, Las Vegas residency. I brought the two of them me. The good part is father and father. I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is out of your reach. Grab it and I'll be if they gon' take it from me. Passion is what I had before any Grammy.
She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got up and the gang.
We have sacks and some dirty bands blowing fast, huh? But I'm still, that's the price of gas.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me.
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival. From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about.
Yeah, the making of the mob, the changing of the guard, an angel from the Lord in ceremonial garb, the big homie in charge, main culprit at large, emerged over the odds, the victorious arm, the talented Mr. Trotter, a midnight marauder. If it's blood in the water, no stopping it, top shotter, I drop multiple arms like candelabras on a mission. I'm chasing chicken like a chupacabra. Salute your father, I'm headed back to Wakanda after the drama. Rappers get medevac to the trauma. To the lion separated from the pride. I rule Zion, I am the most hated one alive. Was fired, another one. I represent the unwanted, undesired. Wash my hands of it all, then raise one and testify to lyrical. I'm guilty but justified.
I started on the streets when I was 9. When I started running around at 9, I knew what I was gonna do when I was 10.
Justified, sinister, fly sinister, Philly certified finisher, the prime minister, and God's image, the monument, the homages to the problems, acknowledging how to apply penance for the transgressions that I've accepted, and acquiescence of my own presence as I inspected my load of charges, don't get it. So stream it at your own discretion, every answer question, investment in your own protection. They be like black, well who knew we'd be receiving a new you? This Paul Zulu and Farrakhan, me Pharaoh Khufu, misinterpret my level of genius and call it cuckoo. But the Swahili meaning of freedom is still you huru. To the booth guru, I deliver the truth to you. Who got the nerve to act as if this is the proof to you that I will mobilize a militia, the truth to you. No telling what I got in the system to through you. If it's too brutal, look the to the side like a tassel. The facade of the place I reside is like a castle. I'm the honorable Pensée Noir, my nom de gar. I'm the czar, the Peking to Paris is my kind of car. I'm the R, I'm the king. All correlated, unadulterated power. The king been coronated. Wake up, no masquerade. Remove the makeup. It's no sleep in my eyes. Refuse to stay shut. It's gatekeepers responsible for this place, but historically the authorities been morally bankrupt. Into the executioner, speaking of retribution, I was in the Lucifer even to catch the future. Me and the best producers out again, on route again. Airborne audio spores, it's like an allergen. So, in conclusion, I want to clear the confusion. Any rumors the artist you're currently hearing is human. The shapeshifter, weightlifter, I hate. I'm the great victor behind the bars, state prisoner.
West side. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Oh, infinite flavor. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep it player. Ooh, think about running from air. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Why thank you, really, really alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater. Bye Felicia. Not today, not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of vacant houses, whole city like a town. I made the block, little snag or two. Actually in the cops, no Johnny is the project, little saying Lucy Lou. Tryna kill bills, if $1 meal really will fit your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine if I had the booth. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth booking no first that ever rolled, shorty. The whole block posted. Everybody not the focus. Any social, I'm posted. I'm like riding. I can't cope. I don't know. Put the anxiety. First line was about my shook. You just heard that he died on the last Friday.
How about your feelings, how about the feelings? Come high up the ceiling, come. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a killer. In the backyard, chillin' with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me.
I don't want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pay like a visa, little to the little thick thing, keep it got a feel like she shines with Adidas. Ever since a girl, I've been a leader, no pressure for allegiance. Kid to the public, but to me I'm like, one day, don't see it. Just to the like I about, watching never hear about. Meanwhile, a few channels down the block, they get a ride by the stops. I can't believe what I see with my eyes. So nowadays, I'm like, good, I'ma look to the skies and manifest anything I need. Anything on the power strip. When the whole team, the power strip. No, back to these bitch on the politics. Got my guys already, got my queen already, how I sound already, got my songs already, got a message how they hang on already. Can't get that all day. My righteous money in my safe, cash going up as I elevate. I was down bad, now I'm
How about your feelings, how about the feelings? Come high the ceiling come, I want you to I got a feeling, get it cracking like a killing in the back.
Kyle Schmidt looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. And stepping in for the Mariners, Kyle Schmidt. Yamamoto back to work. Outside. And that's ball one.
Here's a bit of a scouting report on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. He's athletic, has elite flexibility, kind of like you, Boog. He's got good strength, an ultra-fast arm, and exceptional movement patterns. He's tough on hitters, that's for sure. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just as solid.
Throw over to first. Schmidt dives back in safely. And the 0-2. Runner takes off, puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab, one away. Runner on at first with one gone. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Runner on the go in the dirt. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
That's ripped. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Ripped to third. Quick feed to second for one. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Back in Seattle, here's the center fielder, James Outman.
James Outman.
On the ground to third, Schmidt. The throw to first, and a quick out, number 1. 2 outs, base is empty.
Third baseman, Kyle Schmidt.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Outman makes the grab, and that is the third out. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Pete Alonso. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 out, base is empty.
Third baseman, Kyle Schmidt.
Schmidt goes 6 feet 5 inches, only 20 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And the 1-0. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Roll fires. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Ground ball, Alonso. Steps on first for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Will Smith to the plate. To third. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Digging in, Kyle Schmidt. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. It's 0-1. Just missed.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
Tucker, the base runner at first with 1 out. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases all loaded up. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Squares and gets it down the left side. And he barehands it. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. And up next for Seattle, Connor Wong. 2 on, 2 outs.
I got 1 ball, 1
Squirts
strike.
away a little bit. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And that'll load the bases.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
Oh, nice play. Not in time. He's safe.
He kept a run off the board with that effort. 2 runs could have easily scored on that play, but he was able to knock it down with the dive and limit the damage. I tell you what, that won't go unnoticed by his teammates.
On the ground to third, might be 2. Fires to second for 1, and that's a double play to end it. Schmidt did a good job in the win.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today.
Here's Mookie Betts.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So 2 down. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Kyle Schmidt. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too.
Counts 1-0.
Tucker off of first with 2 away. And now 2-0.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Smash to the left side. Over to Torres. And that will end the inning. So up next, Andy Pajes. 0-1. That's to third. Throws to first, and the inning is over. 1 out, bases empty. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Next offering way off the plate. The Mariners yet to pick up a hit here. Foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One down, base is empty. Cut on and miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And now the center fielder, James Outman. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, out, 3, double play, and the inning is over. Fought off foul. Ferrer, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schmidt. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a foul out of play. The tying run at the plate. That one fouled off.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Big Red picks up the K. So 1 run. Schmidt had a game to forget in the loss. No hits and struck out 3. Bases loaded, nobody out. Schmidt digs in now. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs 1 hitter at a time.
Down the inside corner for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Huge strikeout there. And there's a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
In there at the knees. 0-2 now.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. They limit the damage here. Missing inside, 1-0. And that's in for a strike. That's smacked on a line to center. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. He's in there. Stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Schmidt. 0 for 3 in this one. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Schmidt, in his second season, only 20 years old. He's a former American League MVP. Foul ball there. Right side. Torres handles. That's the third out. Inning over. Base is empty, one away. And here is Matt Chapman. On the ground to third. And they're down to their last out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently.
Schmidt had the kind of game you'd like to avoid.
Certainly a frustrating game.
What up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Woo! Y'all ain't know. I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco. Representing that first team. Yeah. And this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6'6". Tricks, matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped, landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week, he had to talk with a list. Like
so 2 down at the plate. Kyle Schmidt. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. 1 out, base is empty. Parker Meadows now at the plate. And he lays down a bunt. Schmidt. On the run, throw to first. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Next offering is in for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I think the key is.
And that one is inside ball 1. In the air, out towards right center. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
On the ground to third. Boots it. Still able to fire over, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Kyle Schmidt. Munoz,
That's the ball.
an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. And here it comes. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Ground ball up the middle. Sweeney fires over to first. One up, one down. Schmidt with a forgettable showing in this one.
Well, at least they got the win.
So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. Eugenio Suarez, the next to hit. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Durant under it. And that's the inning. Tigers strand a pair. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Kyle Schmidt. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front, and
there goes the runner. In the dirt, blocked. Throw to second.
You know, when you've got cooler temperatures like this, sometimes it's a little harder to get some offense going because hitters just don't want to feel the sting in their hands. They don't barrel it up. So being aggressive there, trying to get into scoring position by stealing a bag, I get it. Sometimes you just have to try to manufacture some runs, especially in temperatures like this.
The 1-1. Just off the inside edge.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
That one missed.
I know a slider's a great pitch, but when you've got really good velocity, sometimes you just got to challenge the hitter with that four-seamer.
On the outside corner, full count now.
Count full.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Olsen with a move to first. Schmidt dives back in safely. Man at first, one away. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Keith tags the runner for 1, and that's 2. So only 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the DH, Spencer Torkelson. Bunting for a hit. Bare hands it. Tough play. Fires to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 1 down. Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. That's to third. Slings to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Schmidt now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And that's outside.
1 ball, 1 strike. 2-1.
On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Colton Keith. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a bunt towards third. Schmidt. Safe. And that's his third hit. Schmidt didn't do a whole lot in the win. Singled and drew a walk in this. So 2 down. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Schmidt. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Right side, hard hit. That's the third out. Man at first, one away. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Ball misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good.
Runner goes again. Pitch inside. Throw to third. Save. Kim takes his lead at third with one away. And that misses. And now 3-1.
3-1.
There's the strike.
You got a full count.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there, and it's gone. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now it's going to be Parker Meadows. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. And everyone's safe. They're loaded. Runner at first with no outs here. That misses.
1-0.
Ball one.
Well, these Mariners putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. On the ground to second, might be two. There's one. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So one out, nobody on. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. That one down the line. Throws to first. Two gone now.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Base is empty, one away. Kyle Schmidt getting ready to hit. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Ball one there. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. swings through that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Low makes the grab for the second out.
The center field, Julio Rodriguez.
And up next for Seattle, Kyle Schmidt. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Low makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out. Schmidt was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Only one.
Come on.